And welcome to Capital Talk, a program we hope will have an impact on the future of Kenya. And now more than ever, I'm Jeff Koinange. Now, all this week we've been telling you it's all about the entertainers, people who make us laugh, but also make us think at the same time. And my guest today talk about the future of Kenya. Only 24 years old, he's still in school, has a few more months left before he gets his degree, but he is no doubt a household name. A couple of years ago, he first appeared on NTV's Generation 3 as the host after winning that competition to become the host. After that, or in between, he met a young man called Churchill, and he took to him right away. He first debuted on Churchill Live, and since then he's been a regular. He does impersonations, everyone from Obama to Wahoo to yours truly. We'll see how good he is at that. He's just an all-round entertainer, young man who's no doubt going places. A man who we can proudly say is the future of Kenya. Let's waste no more time with my man, Eric Omondi.
Oh, I love the way you did
Welcome to the bench, my brother.
Thank you. Hey.
Where we are.
All Kenyan. All the time. How much is it? All seated. All the time.
Tell me something. When you first appeared on Churchill,
Yeah.
was that a scary moment? Were you really, did you have butterflies in your stomach?
Yeah, I have butterflies. But before I go on stage,
Uh-huh.
like a few minutes before I go on stage, I can't even stand. Yeah. And just when he says, let's give it up for Eric, that time I'm holding on to something because you guys, even my knees are wobbly.
Yeah.
But when I get on stage, I'm at home.
Yeah.
I just relax.
You're a totally different character.
I'm at home. Yeah.
My goodness. Now tell me, you grew up in Kisumu.
Yeah, Kisumu, born
Kisumu
and bred.
says.
Kisumu said. People say that, they're related to Obama, Obama lives next to them. But me, it's for real. It's for real. It's for real.
How come I find that hard to believe?
No, look at me.
Yeah,
Yeah? I turn a few heads in Kisumu. Most people think it's the guy. Like, yes, yeah. I look like the guy.
Actually, you do bear a resemblance. In fact, when you imitated him on TV,
Yeah.
it was shocking.
For sure.
It was so shocking. We had to do a double take.
That was the thing that really broke me out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go on,
When-
do an Obama.
I do.
Go on. Go on.
Yes, you can. My fellow citizens, I stand before you today to tell you that it might not come easy, but it's coming. And then when he walks, he has this thing of,
Yeah.
he always points at someone. I don't know who Obama points at.
You don't know, but he's always pointing.
He's pointing at someone
Yeah.
always. Like,
Yeah.
That's his trademark. He's ever pointing.
Yeah.
He's ever pointing.
And when you first did that, people just said, my goodness,
Yeah.
here's the future right here.
There
Did
go.
you think growing up this is what you'd be doing?
I was doing comedy even when I was a kid. I was the family entertainer. I just can't stand someone bored, sad, or silent.
Yeah.
I'll do something to make them laugh.
Yeah.
And that began a long time ago when I was even in nursery. I used to suck my thumb, and I would never remove it. Even if a guest would come home,
Right.
I would. So my actions, what I did, what I said,
Yeah.
somehow tickled
Yeah.
my family. Yeah. So it started way back.
Wow.
Way back.
And we must say you're a couple of months away from your journalism degree, right?
Yeah. 2 months away.
2 months away.
Yeah.
And you're still, I mean, you are full-time, you're working for NTV?
I'm working for NTV.
Good grief. You enjoying it?
Lovely. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
I am at the right place.
And the stories you do for NTV, are those entertainment stories or are they serious stories?
I joined NTV as a storyteller with Generation 3. I did reporting. But hey, Jeff Koinange, I was asked in class 2 years ago, who is my role model. I was asked what I wanted to be.
Yeah.
So I said I wanted to be a reporter. So our lecturer, she's called Miss Buka. She always asks, who's your role model? So I said Jeff Koinange.
That's a joke, right?
No, nobody takes me seriously. This is now the serious me.
Yeah.
And she asked me why, and I told her I want to be unlimited. I want to go everywhere. Then we'd see you everywhere. You'd go everywhere, and I really admired that.
Yeah.
So when I joined NTV, I started as a reporter. I went to Uganda. I went to Ginger. The first week I was on TV
You
and
in
did
Ginger?
a story on Kabaka.
Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but you know, really, reporting is not my thing.
Yeah.
Slowly by slowly, I was worn out. Then I was yearning to do something entertaining, yeah, especially comedy. Now when Churchill Live came, I was like, yeah, this is it. This is it.
And now you become a regular on Churchill
yeah,
Live.
yeah.
I mean, people are waiting to see you, to watch you, to laugh with you.
God bless Churchill. That guy. He has given me
Yeah.
a platform, yeah?
Yeah.
And even many other people. And we need more people like Churchill.
Yeah.
People who would not, mind giving you a chance.
And he's changed the way people watch TV. Yeah?
Yes,
Huh?
yes.
Second season is going to be the bomb.
Ooh, it's coming.
Hmm?
It's coming. Very soon.
Yeah.
Very soon.
Watch this space.
Watch this space. I tell you.
What does your mother think of what you do? Because you're a
Sometimes, sometimes she just looks and she's like, oh my God, how did you pull that off? It's like she sees a different person.
Yeah.
She knows I do comedy, but sometimes she like when I did Wahoo, she was like, okay, was that Wahoo? Did you guys do something?
Right.
I'm like, Mom, that was me, yeah?
Yeah.
Sometimes she doesn't believe it, but she's proud of me.
Yeah. Why did you pick Wahoo?
Huh?
A woman. I mean, you're impersonating a woman.
I picked Wahoo because Wahoo was happening. Comedy, you need to do something that's happening.
Yeah.
That's why I picked Obama, Jelimo, something that's really happening. Kibaki, Raila.
Yeah.
And at that point, Wahoo was happening. She had just won the Mama Award, yeah? So I picked her because of that. And then she's very outstanding. And then I had so much to say about her, yeah?
Yeah.
And so much humor to make from her, yeah? If you watch that clip, I had so much to do.
Really?
Yeah.
Give us a little tease.
She was like, hi, this is Wahoo, and I've just won the Mama Awards because I'm the best mama. And a long time ago, I didn't have a name. I was not a household name. I was nameless. I didn't have a name. And my favorite song is Deadly by Nameless. Then she dances. You go. That was it.
Yeah.
That was it. I enjoyed it. It was one of those clips I watched and laughed at myself.
Right.
Yeah. And then she called me. She was like, Eric, how could you do that? Yeah.
Do people stop you in the streets and say, Eric, do me, man? Why don't you do me?
Huh?
I'm popular, do me.
Yeah, but people do. But my mothers are the best.
Right.
They just stop and say, oh, Eric Omondi, oh, mtoto wangu. They all call him mtoto wangu.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And the lady's like, oh my gosh, Eric Omondi. But now, the lawyers. Hey, Jeff, have you been walking on the streets and met a lawyer man? Eric, Eric, they shake you. Man.
Right, like they know you very
yeah,
well.
they really shake you. Yeah, and they go, check Sheban. Like last week I met some men, drunk, big men just like you. Like 6 of them, they go, check Sheban, they're surrounding me. Check Sheban. So I looked at them, I'm like, you guys. So I called them around, I told them, you guys don't have a joke right now, but I want you guys just to laugh, okay? So on my 3, 1, 2, 3, and they laughed.
And they left you alone.
They left me alone. They're like, I want mjinga sana. And then they went, yeah.
You must be enjoying it right now. You must be having a ball.
I am having a ball.
Huh?
I am having a ball.
The material out there, when you pick up the paper or wherever you do your research,
Yeah.
is there a lot of material in Kenya?
There is a... Ooh.
Yeah.
Kenya is full of humor. There's too much material.
Yeah.
There's little time to do it. There's so much material.
Yeah.
Politics, entertainment, there's just too much in Kenya.
Yeah. Like that guy who baptized the Prime Minister the other day. I mean...
Or the word. That
prophet.
Alone, the prophet.
Yes.
It's too much, Jeff. if I was like right now I'm shooting music videos, satires, and I'm doing like 2 albums of music, just political satires, and I'm lost for what to pick,
Really?
Yeah.
Do you keep the words in the original videos or do you change the words?
I've changed a few words, but there are certain songs that have the perfect words. Like there's this song by Morgan Heritage, "Do you see anything to smile about? Look at the children." So it's really Kenyan. You can make it Kenyan. Yeah. Can make it. I'm really trying to pull off a serious side of me. Yeah, but that's what people do on the bench.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Here, you just be yourself.
You be yourself.
The bench, you be yourself.
Okay.
Where we are.
All seated, all the time. I tell you.
So after you graduate, what are you gonna do? Just continue doing what you're doing?
I'm gonna do comedy.
Yeah.
Comedy after comedy.
there is room for it in Kenya. I mean, there's a whole opening for new acts.
Wow, there is so much. It's like it's just beginning. Yeah, like Churchill has brought in a new way of doing comedy.
Yeah.
Stand-up comedy. This is the first time we're doing stand-up comedy.
Right.
Yeah, pure stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
And slapsticks. What I do is called slapsticks. Like when I mimic Jeff Koinange on the bench,
Right.
that's slapsticks. But I have a feeling we're just beginning. Yeah. So there's so much talent. Yeah. And there's so much to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there other Eric Omondis out there?
A lot.
Hmm?
A lot. Too many.
Really?
Too many. We just need to open up platforms.
Yeah.
Give them chances.
Yeah. They're waiting to be discovered.
Yeah, they have to be discovered. And if you look at the Kenyan scenario, the TV stations entertainment it's going local.
Yeah.
It's going it's going really
Local is big.
all Kenyan right now, all the time. Kenyans appreciate Kenyan stuff.
Which is good, huh? Because
is good.
before it was all about imitating or appreciating Western stuff, sitcoms
yeah.
and everything.
Yeah,
Now,
that's all Kenyan.
I saw on Mnet the other day, Nigerians comedy, stand-up comedy, and also Uganda stand-up comedy. Do you see that happening in Kenya soon, where you have competitions to see who's the funniest man or woman?
Yeah, there's something in the pipeline that's going to happen before this year ends. Yeah, not in a bad way, but I think I've watched Nigerian, I've watched Ugandan, but I think there is real talent, real comedy.
Yeah.
Comedy that is fresh, not recycled.
Yeah.
Someone goes on stage and says something, you're like, oh my God, that is fresh. That is fresh.
What's the funniest thing you ever said? Because I've watched you on Churchill Live,
Yeah.
and that audience is just cracking up. I mean, they are just on the floor.
The funniest thing I ever said it was a real thing. It was this time I went with my auntie she had just gotten a baby. So she called me up and I was meeting her to see the baby. A pretty girl, yeah? Like 6 weeks old. So I took her to a restaurant and we get inside and I order for drinks. Then she starts breastfeeding this cute little girl, yeah? And then the waiter comes and looks at her and tells her, excuse me, ma'am, we don't allow drinks from outside. I didn't know whether to be mad or what, but he said that, the waiter said that he was pulling a prank on me.
He was trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He meant it to be funny.
But you enjoyed it.
Yeah, and then I took it to Churchill. I told guys, you know what, Kenya, we have gone too far, That was funny. Was funny.
Yeah.
So people also pull funny pranks on me,
Right.
which I use, yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to say that most of the comedy that we do are not. You just observe and listen. I just like right now I'm observing you,
Yeah.
and I'm listening to you. You don't know what's going to happen next time. Yeah?
Watch out.
There is so much comedy around us. Yeah.
Right.
If you're keen,
Yeah.
you'll see them.
Yeah.
You'll see
Eric, I
them.
want to talk more about that. And also, where do you see yourself in 5-10 years? I mean, how long can you keep doing this? And also, the future of comedy in this country. Is it looking good? But first we'll take a break.
Okay.
My guest today, he grew up in Kisumu City. Look at him now, 24 years old, about to graduate from Daystar. It is Daystar, right?
Daystar.
That's right. Working at NTV, Churchill Live, a regular appearance. This young man is no doubt going places. And all this week, it's all about the entertainers. They make us laugh, but also make us think at the end of the day. Don't even think of going away, because Capital Talk, all funny all this week, is back in a moment. And welcome back to Capital Talk. All this week, it's the funnies. That's right. People who entertain us, make us laugh. At the end of the day, make us think about where we're going and what the future of this nation is. Like my guest today, barely 24 years old, about to graduate from Daystar, working at NTV, is a regular appearance on Churchill Live. Does everyone from Obama to Wahoo, you name it, he is the man of the hour. The star is surely rising. Eric Omondi. My man.
Wow, that introduction. Hey, you got.
It's the bench, my brother.
It's the bench.
Yeah.
It's the bench.
If they tell you once you graduate, right,
Yeah.
and you get a real degree now,
Yeah.
and if they put you out there to do serious stories, would you be
Yeah.
able to do them?
I wonder.
Or you've cut yourself a niche now?
I think I've cut myself a niche now. Would Kenyans take the story serious?
No. No.
I would come with a really serious story, and guys would be like, he's joking.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I should try that. Maybe I should try that.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping to. You're asking me in the next 5 years. I'm hoping to do comedy in Kenya. I want to do a movie. Yeah. If I can't do it in Kenya, I want to pull it off at the Hollywood. You know. I must do a comedy movie.
Really?
Yeah. I'm giving myself like 5 years, just like you said, yeah?
Do you see yourself like an Eddie Murphy or Will Smith or Jamie Foxx?
Will Smith, you got it. Will Smith.
You have the years.
Yeah, I have the... right there. Right there. You should ask yourself why I don't shave.
When did you shave?
It's like I'm doing something of this guy. Yeah. 3 years. Obama has them.
Yes.
Will Smith has them.
And it's the in thing now.
It's the in thing.
So
now.
shave.
Yeah, I want to do a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll do it in Hollywood. I will.
And it'll be funny.
It has to be funny, extremely funny.
Yeah.
It has to have a Kenyan touch. Yeah, it has to be perfect.
In the meantime, comedy in Kenya. I mean, you said there's going to be stand-up comedy coming up later in the year, right?
Yeah, later in the year.
Do you see there's an audience for that? We can keep people in stitches week after week.
Oh. Just last week we were at Kenya National Theatre. We're trying to get new talent in stand-up comedy. Jeff, we were cracked. Guys were kneeling down. And those were new guys.
Right.
New guys. There's so much talent.
Really?
You can only wait for it.
And what do they talk about? Do they talk about...
Kenyan stuff?
Yes.
Yeah. You know, it's funny when you make it Kenyan. Yeah, you say, you know, and most of their jokes were like, hey, juzi nilikuwa nimeenda huku na madai alikuwa anafanya hivi. You know, that's so Kenyan, yeah. And others are pulling Kibakis, they're pulling Raila, they're pulling, you know, political, musical, but there is talent. Yeah. There is talent.
When we were growing up, or when you were growing up, it was all about ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
You know, they were taking the mickey out of the ruling elite. Is there? I mean, have we moved on from that, or is the ruling elite still? Are they still our targets?
We have moved on, yes, and no. Yeah. No, because it's very hard to shy away from politics when you're doing comedy. Yeah. You want to, you know, Raila will always be fun. Yeah. The guy got baptized. Yeah. We don't know what he's doing next week. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what Kibaki is saying today. Okay. Right. So you can't really shy away from politics. Yeah.
Or someone who loses 9.2 billion, or you know, it's a typing error.
Yeah, typing error. Yeah. Yeah. You know. No, typing errors are there. Like me, when I did my Form 4 exam, there was a typing error. They gave me F. And my mom, what is there? I told her, Mom, that's a typing error. You know? So these things are there. Yeah. These things are there. You know, you can't. Right. There's so much in the political arena. Yeah? But we've also moved ahead in terms of now we're doing stand-up. I think this is the first time we're doing stand-up. When you just come in front of an audience and you just make them laugh by talking about what they go through. Yeah.
And when you're standing up there, do you pick someone in the audience and make fun of them? Yeah. Just like that?
You have to be very...
On your toes?
On your toes. Yeah. Yeah, you say something, somebody says something, you agree with them or you disagree, you pick them. Yeah. You know, it has to be... Okay, when you go on stage, you must have an idea of what you're going to talk about. Right. That you must be ready, you must be flexible enough to pick.
And improvise.
Improvise.
Yeah. Do you ever run into politicians, and if you do, what do they tell you?
George Thu has become a good friend of mine.
Chief Government Whip.
Yeah. We were with him at the show when Churchill had gone to the US, and they left the show with us, and George Thu came on to the show. We were with him, up and up. And ever since then, he's a very good friend of mine. Yeah. Ochino Kajuang. Yeah, those are people that I interact with.
Mapambano.
Mapambano. The guy is a musician. I told him to do an album. Yeah. Yeah. But no, before he sings, he should actually ask people. Yeah. Do not listen to the voice. Listen to the words. Yeah.
Forget the voice.
Forget the voice. Yeah. It's about the composition, the poetry.
Yeah. Are there any people you wouldn't touch, Eric?
I wouldn't touch the first lady. Just the first lady. Yeah. I would touch every other person.
Right. Everyone else.
Just her. Yeah. I would touch Osama. I would touch Obama. That's a rhyme.
Okay. Yeah, that's very good.
Yeah, that's a rhyme.
One more O.
Oh, Omondi.
But first lady?
No.
Yeah. No. Out of bounds.
unless I get permission from a written permission
Yeah.
on camera,
Right.
and I tell Kenyans this is Lucy Kibaki, she's giving me permission, and it goes on news and blah, I can never. Why no?
Has Kenya changed? Because when we were growing up, we could not. There's certain people, Nyayo,
Ooh.
up until Ridiculous came around.
Yeah, I don't know what Ridiculous did. I'd love to ask them.
Yeah.
Because nobody would do that to Nyayo.
Yes.
They did it.
They changed the whole landscape.
I think Mongare is related to the guy. On a serious, they're related.
Someone needs to do a DNA.
Yeah, a DNA. But yeah, they opened the gates and here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like the fathers of comedy. Yeah, they started it and we are carrying it. Right, yeah.
Who else is a favorite of yours?
In Kenya?
Yeah. Do you do Martha, let's say?
I've done Martha. Ooh, Martha. Martha is one of my... Martha is... What? Martha Wakarua. Huh? Iron Lady.
Yes.
I am Rende Fombato. Bring it on. 2012 nitakuja na Mohandara. She's as hot as an iron.
Yeah.
That's the woman.
Ruto?
Ruto's a very serious man.
Yeah.
He's very serious. He doesn't exhibit humor. And that would you would be a very good candidate to mimic. Yeah, to mimic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nobody has done it yet.
Nobody has done it yet. I don't know why. I should try that.
You know?
Yeah.
You never know.
When we get back on Churchill Live, Ruto.
Yes.
You know, Ruto, they can never say Churchill. People from Rift, they say Chirichiri.
Chir.
So maybe when I do Ruto,
Yeah.
I'll be saying, that program, Chirichiri.
And UK? Uhuru.
Uhuru. No, I am doing Uhuru.
Yeah. You have also a resemblance a little bit.
Yeah, I was told.
Yeah.
Mandi has this, It's actually a dance style. I'm doing a dance style. It's an Obama, Uhuru, Raila Kibaki dance style. You start by doing this. You do this. That's Obama.
Yeah.
Then you go to Uhuru. Then you go Raila. You go Kibaki. It's in one of my music videos. It's a package of dance styles from politicians.
Yeah. Wow. My brother, you've come far, huh?
Yeah, from
You've
very
come far.
From
What do
very
people in Kisumu think of you now? Have you gone back since the whole Churchill thing?
I've gone back twice. Yeah, and they really appreciate it. They really appreciate it.
Wanataka usimame.
Yeah.
MP.
They always want you to simama.
Yeah.
Jeff, if you went home, they'll ask you to simama. Yeah. But with Kisumu, it's very easy. I never even crack jokes. You just meet people and they're already laughing.
Just
So
by
it's,
meeting.
yeah. So it's really when I go home, it's really easy. I'm like, Sasa, I'm like, I'm like, that wasn't even funny. I just said Sasa, Yeah, but yeah, that's home.
Yeah.
That's home.
Is it good to go back once in a while?
Once in a while, it's good to go back home. Yeah. I think I should run. Just that I'm not a Kalenjin. Kalenjin, I wonder why they don't run for political positions. It's a race.
To them, it's a marathon.
Yeah. Kalenjins are a race.
Yeah.
They're racist. They are not racist like Kalenjins.
I thought you meant race as in running.
Yeah. Both ways.
Yeah. How come not enough people do the president?
The president.
Except, Tony Njuguna, who does him perfectly.
Wow, the president is a hard one.
Yeah?
Wow, I've tried it. It's a hard one.
Really?
You have to get it perfectly.
Yeah.
Hey, I've tried it. It backfired. Backfired. Churchill watched it. Churchill was like, lenga. But I'm working on it.
You are?
I'm working on it.
Yeah? That'd be great if you performed for him as well, or all of them.
Yeah.
Just to show them, a reflection of what they are.
And just in front of them?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
president, the prime minister.
We're planning something.
Are you?
There's a guy called Sam. He's in charge of the presidential entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave us a call some time back. We're planning. We have something for them. We're planning
So we should stay tuned.
Ooh,
Make sure you don't end up in detention somewhere.
I hope so. I really hope so. I tried to like when I did the Martha Karua clip, it was one of my best,
Right.
but I was really...
Did she call? Did you hear anything?
She didn't call. I was like, nothing, boy. You go.
And other subject material, Migingo Island.
Migingo Island.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, right now, when we get back, if Churchill Live comes back, and we're hoping it comes back, we have already. This break was really a good one. We have so much. We never knew that Migingo people had 2 identity cards.
Right.
One for Kenya and one for Eugene. Huh?
Is that true?
Hii ni yangu ya Kenya, wapi ya Uganda unatoa. And even Tanzanians are trying to claim, are starting to claim. They're starting to say that, Lake Victoria, we have a bigger portion. And you actually think, tuwadhani hiyo Migingo iko Tanzania. Iko Tanzania Migingo. So, we have a lot of stuff. Yeah. On Migingo and on stuff of things that are happening with the treasury.
Yeah. Maize scandals, Triton. Yeah. There's so much material.
You know, we are telling Kenyans, with all this, we need to be a little bit wise and creative. Now there's so little maize. Yeah? And I was telling Kenyans, if you add a little baking powder onto a little maize flour, you will be amazed the kind of ugali you'll have. Just a little creativity.
It'll just rise. Yeah.
It'll rise. So in Kenya where we've gotten now, you need to be creative to survive. You really need to be creative. You really need to be creative.
Growing up, did you ever think you'd be where you are now? I mean, you're only 24.
I wanted to be where I am now, but I don't really think I've reached where I want to be. But I wanted to be. I never thought I would be. Yeah. But I thank God He's brought me this far. But I have a feeling like this was just an opening, an introduction into the entertainment scene. So I really want to do so much. Yeah. I feel like I've just started.
Would you tour in the States like how Churchill and Ridiculous toured? Would you do it?
Yeah, we're going to Dubai end of May. Yeah, and we are planning for a US trip.
And who would you entertain in Dubai? Kenyans or Africans?
Kenyans. We are doing Kenyans in Dubai, Kenyans in the US.
Yeah. There's enough Kenyans in Dubai?
Yeah. Woo!
Maids and what kind of...
Nakwambia huko hata Wakikuyu, abrera, they are selling it together. They're there. You know, Kikuyus are very gifted. I don't know how these people, you see someone selling njugu. Njugu, then just a drop of rain. Abrera. You know where the umbrellas come from. They're there. They're in Dubai.
Yeah.
They're in Dubai. Actually, Dubai is a Kenyan word. It comes from a Kikuyu guy who was in Dubai doing business, trying to sell this item to this customer. And this customer is like, no, sit up buy. He's like, Dubai. So that's where the name came from. So it's so Kenyan.
It's our 9th province.
It's our 9th province.
Yeah, before they create the rest.
Yeah.
See, I can be funny.
Oh, yes, you can. That's a funny one. I'll use it somewhere. I'll give you credit. Dubai is just here.
Yeah.
We'll fix it.
Yeah.
We'll attach it to Central Province.
Eric Omondi,
Hey.
Congratulations, my brother.
Asante sana.
Keep up the good work.
I will.
And keep making us laugh.
I will.
My
Asante
man,
sana.
Eric Omondi, only 24. Look at him, keeping us in stitches. Yes, he's providing the material, but at the end of the day, he says you have to think about the future of Kenya. But this man says we can't be that serious. We also have to laugh about things, laugh about ourselves. It's the only way we can move forward. Otherwise, we'll all be extremely depressed. Nobody wants to be a depressed nation. What a guest, what a show, what a week it's going to be. We're keeping you entertained all week with the folks that keep us laughing, like Eric Omondi. You can only get these kinds of guests right here on Capital Talk, only on the award-winning station K24, where we are, as always, even in the funnies.
Okay. All the time.
Capital Talk is recorded at the Fairview Hotel, the country hotel in town.